What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Wake up with me. It's your man, Tresvon Pratt. Back here with AIM, always improving the mind. Yes, we took a little hiatus. We went live all in the beginning of the year, and we here. We here now. Hey, we kicking off the summer strong. Okay, it's now July 1st, and this being the first day of the month. I want to bring something to you all's attention. Mine too, right? Mine too. And I got a clip, I got a video I'm gonna play for you guys before we get into the juice of everything. Um, but what was on my mind? What I decided to go live about. First and foremost, welcome back. Thank you all for being here. Love you all. All the new subscribers, love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Share this with your people. Uh, share this across. We need the reason why I'm here is we need healthier mentalities. We can't just be reactive to everything and everyone, life be life, but that that shouldn't affect our minds for so much. We should be able to be grounded in our mentality, right? Um, so one of the things that we're gonna start off on this lovely Monday morning, Mindset Monday, right, is why cleaning is so important and how it affects the mind. How does cleaning affect the mind, right? Let me share this with you all. Let me share this with you all. Check this out. I wanted to play this video because it's a direct message in what I got.
To me, basic SEAL training was a lifetime of challenges crammed into 6 months. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. That you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
Oh, I love that. Love that. And just to be transparent, that was my first time actually watching that video. I knew the gist, or like it's used across the motivational realm, but that was my first time actually watching the video, and I loved it. Yes, man, everything you said. Make your bed. How you start your day is usually how you'll go about your day. When you get up and you are groggy because you have to get up, if you got up to an alarm, you more than likely just woke up to a shock. You was shocked out of your REM sleep, right? And then you usually set the alarm for as late as possible. What's the least amount of time I would need to get ready to go do whatever, to start my day. Um, so not only do you wake up to shop, but you also wake up to having to. You wake up and get straight to the necessity, right? So you're not thinking about most people, you're not thinking about making up your bed or cleaning up around you, when when it comes to not just making up your bed but cleanliness, how does it affect the mind, right? And we'll dissect that video. As I got some things I want to bring to you all. I want to bring some attention to when it comes to dissecting. When it comes to uh, uh, when it comes to cleanliness, how it affects the mind. Everybody that everybody that comes to me asks me, how could I improve my mind? And I be like, okay, there's many areas of the mind that you can improve. We're always improving. Understand, I don't come from completion or like, I'm improving myself. This is how this brand was created. It's because I'm improving. I'm always improving. You're never complete. You're never completely done. There's always something else you can learn, always something else you could do, always something else you could be better at, always a different area that you can improve, right? Especially as you grow older. A lot of us would like to improve our memory. There's ways you could do that, okay? Um, but if you want to improve your mind, start with something physical. Understand, we are a whole being. You are a whole being. That means mind, body, and spirit. If one area is lacking, it's going to affect the other areas. When you improve one area, it affects the other areas. If you want your mind to be improved quickly, start with something physical. Why is that? Because just like he said, when you make your bed in the morning, that is an accomplishment. That is a task done. When you, doesn't matter how small the task, when you complete something, when you achieve something, when you accomplish something, that sense of accomplishment carries over to the next thing. Now you're confident, right? Now you started with something, it may be small, but it's tangible. This is why you start with something physical, because the physical is usually more of a immediate result. You can get immediate satisfaction from completing that task, right? Oh, I need to work out. Do 10 jumping jacks right now. Right now. There ain't nothing stopping you, no matter who's looking, no matter where you are, right? Do 10 jumping jacks right now. You just did some form of a workout. Immediately, you might start sweating. Heart rate might just started to go up. Do 10 jumping jacks right now. And because you feel it, because you done something, now you can be like, shoot, I could go to the gym. Now I could, let's do 10 more and do that 5 times. You just did 50 jumping jacks, right? Do something physical if you want to improve the mind. It's a tangible, almost immediate result that boosts your self-esteem, boosts your confidence, and you can see it, right? The other reason why doing something physical improves the mind and why cleaning is important, right? The mind believes pretty much what it can see. If you haven't seen enough, this is one of the reasons why you travel, and we'll get to that on another video. But this is one of the reasons that you travel, because It expands your mind. Your imagination is limited to what you've been exposed to what you can see. Now, granted, what we acknowledge that we see and what we remember in totality, those are small things to what the mind has processed and stored. So a lot of things in our imagination look new because we haven't consciously paid attention to it, right? But in our subconscious, our mind has already stored all of that data, all of that information. So that's why traveling does the mind well, because the more you see, the more you're exposed to, the more you can think, the more you can imagine, the more you can create. Okay? So the mind believes what's in front of it, what it's able to store. If it's dirty and cluttered in your surroundings, your mind will reflect that. So if your bedroom is supposed to be a place of peace, and I understand that some of us uh, need a little bit of dirt, right? For it to be homey. Like, this is my space. I can leave some clothes on the floor or whatever. Cool. But if it's dirty and cluttered, you start to feel you start to feel boxed in. It starts to weigh on your mind. A lot of people don't realize this. There's not enough oxygen to flow. Their energy is not balanced in a dirty and cluttered space. So what's happening? You're having more and more negative thoughts. You're having tough time sleeping, right? Your brain cannot process information the same way. Going back to those negative thoughts, the mind will feel the same as its surroundings. It's dirty and cluttered. But likewise is also true. Likewise is also true. When you clean up and you make space in the physical, it creates space and opportunity in the mind. Now, this is something that I learned. I mean, I did this as a kid. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody's parents was like, man, clean up your room, put away your toys. You know, when you're done with the game, you know, roll up your controllers. That was before we had wireless, youngins. Um, Roll up your controllers, put away all of the cartridges, all of the discs. You know, clean up, make up your bed, put your clothes in the dirty clothes, get ready for the next day. You yourself need to clean. You know, all of these things I was given, all of these things I was taught. And it was like, as a kid, you just want to play. You know, I don't want to clean. What do you mean clean? I just want to play. I know where my stuff at. You know, and if I could recall, as I was getting older, not much older, you know, like 8 or 9 years old, my mom was like, "You need to learn responsibility. I shouldn't have to tell you to clean up, right?" And that made me search for reasoning other than, you know, I don't want to be disciplined. That made me search for reasoning. Uh, why am I doing this, right? And then I got addicted to cleaning. I got addicted to cleaning because, for one, cleaning is a process. And when you're cleaning, you can be on autopilot. You're on autopilot, so your mind is able to be free to think in the process of cleaning. This is another thing. This is another physical, tangible thing that you could do to improve your mind. Hello? And I definitely know that every time after I cleaned up, I was excited by me being able to walk. This is as a kid. Being able to walk in my room without tripping on anything, right? I could leave the light off because I know where everything is at. I'm not going to trip. I'm not going to step on anything. I'm not going to hurt myself. Um, it was always cooler. Tell me, when you clean your room, that air can flow. It be cooler. It be way cooler. And I love my room cold, man. I like my room cold. I know a lot of people keep their temperature at like 70. Mine's at like 65, 66. It's nice and chilly in my house. But the room be cooler. I get a nice breeze of air. It's much more comfortable. The bed is much more comfortable, right? And I go to sleep so much easier, so much quicker. I wake up sound. It's something that is now together, and it's because of me. It's a problem I solved. All of that boosted mind. I just created a peaceful space. What that does to the mind, I'm looking at this space that is now clean, and it's like, man, my mind has reflected that. So now I'm having fresh thoughts. Instead of being all negative, I could be appreciative of the newfound cleanliness around me. And that is because of me. Now I take that sense of accomplishment, I take that sense of achievement, I take that newfound confidence and peace and patience and calmness and all of the above. I take that with me wherever I need to go. Why is it important to make up your bed? Why is it important to clean up? It's a direct reflection of you and your mind, right? Plus, when you make up your bed, like I said, you sleep better. And again, going back to my childhood, as a kid, most of us take sleep for granted. Nap time. I got all this energy. You want me to stop to take a nap? But now, as an adult, I appreciate naps. I still don't nap frequently. I'm still not much of a napper. If the sun's up, I'm up. I'm that type of person. But I do appreciate good sleep, good quality sleep. And you need sleep for proper functionality of the whole body, especially the mind. If your mind is groggy, if you're tired, right, then you need rest, reset. You might have read or learned a lot of things, but the mind processes mainly when you're asleep. That's usually when the processing is going on, when it's storing the data. So when you're tired, you're more forgetful, you're more irritable, you're more negative. It's easier to think negative, and you go to sleep quicker, easier, longer, in a made up bed. In a made up bed. Again, when I made up my bed, it was cool. It was cool, man. It makes it cooler. I like the room to be cool. I got, even though the AC is on, the fan is on too. We got two fans to create circulation. But I give off a lot of body heat. So when I lay down, huh? When I lay down and I've been under the covers for a while, it starts to get hot. But in a made up bed, it's like air is flowing. When things are neat and tidy and clean, it allows things to flow. They call it feng shui. It allows the energy to flow. So the right things are doing what is needed in this area, in this space. And you know what's funny? Did not plan on this, but you know me, what I say. If everything happens for a reason, there's no such thing as a coincidence. I literally just got a new bed yesterday. Me and wifey just put this bed up yesterday, and I'm talking about some of the best sleep I've gotten in at least half a year. In at least half a year. Remember, how you wake up is how you start your day. If you're waking up in pain, uncomfortable, then you need to please invest in your mattress and your bedding, right? Invest in these things. They say you spend a third of your life in the bed, sleep. They say you spend a third, the average person spends a third of their life in the bed. I encourage you to make sure that the bed is comfortable. Me and me being so adaptable, I put off a lot of things. And plus me knowing that, nothing grows in the comfort zone, but that doesn't apply for all areas. I'm willing to be uncomfortable more so uh, because I program myself that way. So I say all that because my old bed, me and wifey Ben knew that we needed to upgrade. We Ben knew that we needed to, and I've been like getting box springs and stuff, not a mattress. And take the cheaper route. I'm gonna get the box spring for more support. Okay, cool. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm supposed to be able to get up and go. You're not supposed to wake up with back pain, foot pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. You're not supposed to wake up in pain. If you do, something's wrong and it needs your attention. This is your body saying, this ain't right. But for months now, I've been ignoring that. I would just get up a little bit earlier, get some stretching in. I'm like, okay, yeah, my feet, I'm gonna be walking today. Let me get my feet ready. They already talking. Let me get my feet ready. Gotta scratch my feet. I would do I would do all of these extra things instead of just investing in new bedding, something more comfortable for me, something more suited to me. Don't be like me on that note, man. Like I said, you need sleep for proper functionality. And how you start your day is usually how you go about your day. Most people, and it's just because I know some mindset tricks and I ain't gonna allow, my outside surroundings to affect me so much. So yeah, when I get up and I feel pain, I'm not like, oh man, it's gonna be a bad day. I'm like, okay, let's work on this pain. And I made that the norm. I made that the regular. When in actuality, it's like, yo, it's your bed. Your bed is your safe haven. It's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be comfortable for you. That ain't one of the areas you need discomfort. That's one of the areas you need to improve, sir. So I was like, yo, it's ironic, I chose this topic, but it wasn't because of that. It's just wow how things happen, how things work. So yeah, I was like, yo, we put this bed up. It took some time. I had to put it all together. It took some time. I couldn't put this bed up. Me and wife couldn't put this bed up in a dirty surrounding. So guess what? You got to clean up around it because uh, this is a brand new entry into this space, right? We want to welcome this. We want to enjoy this. You can't enjoy it in a dirty surrounding, right? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. You can't enjoy this in a dirty surrounding. So I was like, man, what do I do? You got to clean up. Clean up. We got a new bed. Wifey went all the way out. We got a new bed. We got a new mattress topper. We got a new pillows. We got new sheets and pillowcases. I'm talking about everything. Everything. Everything new, everything crisp. We washed and dried and fluffed and everything. to the point where we didn't even get into bed the same day because we were doing so much preparation to get into bed. And let me tell you, I got 4 hours of sleep, but that 4 hours of sleep beat, and that 4 hours of sleep in this new bed, I'm way more open, energetic, awake than 8 hours of sleep in the other bed that I had. Come on, man. I'm ready to conquer the day. I don't have any back pain. So I'm like, I've been going to the chiropractor and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I could be doing more of this, or maybe I'm doing too much of. No, it's your bedding. That's funny to me. That's funny. And the other reasons that the Navy SEAL spoke on about making your bed, right? Said it gives you a sense of accomplishment, and that one accomplishment leads to many throughout the day. Throughout the day, and it shows you that the little things in life matter. The little things in life matter. We're gonna have to dissect that one, but we running short on time. I just wanted to come to you guys, show my face in the space because it's been a little minute. Um, so we'll get more in the groove, more mindset Mondays to come. But to end this one off, guys, one of the most important, I say this note for last, is it gives you a place to come back to. It gives you something to look forward to after all of the chaos of the day, after all of the demands outside of you are met from you, after you're so tired and worn out, after you've given your all to the day, whatever that means, when you come back home, you know what to expect. When you come back home, you can thank yourself for what you've already done. You've already prepared yourself to be able to relax, to release, to be at peace for however many minutes, hours that you may have. But you just done something that morning that prepared you and gave to yourself that night. And in this type of world that we living in, that is so important. That is so pivotal. It's so important. I had to, and that's another thing that we're gonna dissect too. I really had to learn about prioritizing myself because I'm selfless, I'm purposeful, and I'm highly generous. You can't pour from an empty cup. So I would give and give and give until there was nothing left to give to me. I would hold my hand out to myself, and I'm like, "Sorry, Jack, I ain't got nothing for you." For me, making your bed is it may seem small, like you said, the little things in life matter. It was like when piecing it together, because sometimes I just do it automatically. A lot of stuff uh, I was raised with, and I just continue automatically, like always cleaning and stuff. But now it means more to me. It means so much more to me. So yeah, that's a form of giving back to yourself, making sure that you are good, making sure that you have a place that is safe for you, that is peaceful for you, that is yours. This is your space. Invest in it. Make sure it's the right type of feel, right? Customize it. Make sure it's the right type of colors for you, the patterns for you, the smells for you, the texture for you, right? Not everybody like a big fluffy mattress. Make sure it's right for you. This new bed is quite tall. It's kind of like you got to jump out of bed, literally. You got to make sure that it's right for you. That's good for me. I'm taller than wifey. She's struggling in the beginning, but she loves the feel of it. We will see her results later. See how it did her. But I'm telling you, man, I felt like I slept on a cloud, and I already know today is going to be a busy day. And for me to have had less sleep, but I'm more energetic for this busy day, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that bed doing wonders. So make up your bed. Make sure that you clean up around you and make some space. That's why I like to organize. I like to be organized. I don't like organizing the process of organizing, but I like to be organized. Right? That's oxymoron I got of mine. But yeah, man, clean up. Cleaning up affects your mind in the same way it affects the physical. When you create space, right, you just created opportunities, right? And one of the things that I learned, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, is you have to make space for the blessings that you're praying for. And how did I learn that? How did I learn that? Is I love clothing, I love fashion, right? And there was certain items of clothing that I wanted, but it was also certain items of clothing that I had that was blocking the space. I would just get anything that fit when I lost weight. When I lost weight, I just wanted any and everything that I could feel. I was excited by, the numbers dropping. Oh, I could fit this now. Let me get it. Whether it looks good or not, I just want it because I can. And I filled up my closets with items like that. Closets, dresser drawers, everything. I filled up all the space. But then I started looking into clothing that I actually wanted. And for a long time, I didn't get those because I didn't have the space for them. And something clicked when I was cleaning. I was like, man, I'm tired of seeing the same things in my closet and dressers, and I go right by them. I never pick these items. I never pick these items to wear. Why is that? I don't actually want them. I don't actually want them. Maybe I don't. I don't think I look good in them. It doesn't matter how many compliments I get. If I don't think I look good in it, I'm not gonna choose it. I'm gonna choose what I know I look good in, what I feel I look good in, right? So I kept on moving past all of these unwanted items. Something clicked. I'm telling you. I just started looking at this. It's like I don't even wear this. Get rid of it. And once I started, I couldn't stop. Next thing you know, I got a trunk full of clothes that I don't need to sell. Some of them still got the tags on them, and I don't need to sell. I ain't worried about it. Go donate it. Go give it away. Call up some family, some friends that I know, got the same sizes. Hey, you want some clothes? You still got the tags on. I never wore this stuff, man. Give it away. Did that, made space, and before you know it, man, not that I filled up the space because I liked having the space. I liked seeing organization, but I started getting items that I actually love, wear, and I frequently choose. Made me realize I don't need as many clothes as I have. And we'll get into that discussion another day. As of right now, this is your man, Tresvon Pratt, with AIM, always improving the mind, coming to you live to tell y'all on this Mindset Monday, make up your bed, clean up your space. It affects your mindset when you do something physical. So if you want to declutter the mind, declutter your surroundings. Much love. I'll be seeing y'all.